Okay, so I don't think that vor... Wait, vor maybe for the male gaze? Because if you think about it, vor is like backwards pregnancy. So hear me out. If pregnancy is for the female gaze, but I feel like pregnancy can also be for the male gaze too, because it's like the most basic of all kinks.
Froggyloch love. Froggyloch love.
Anyway, point is, if you think about vor like the way you think about pregnancy, it's the same thing, just from different directions and different ends.
Froggy, what's up?
Wait,
It's just the backward tube. Quick, I was telling them about my poppy and about my autism diagnosis, and I got to the part in my story where TLDR, the doctor, saw a Venn diagram in my essay that I handed him, and he went, "This is so symptomatic." I got my diagnosis, and I told my family, and I was talking about autism and my autism and the way it presents itself, and then my granny was like, "Can I read your essay? I think your poppy might be on the autistic spectrum."
Yeah, because you guys, an apple far from tree.
We're exactly the same.
Holy shit,
like my poppy and I, we are exactly the same. He gets along better with me than anybody else in the family because before.
You're autistic.
I don't think
and
I
also
have enough
we don't like
perspective
going
here for
out.
my
Like
mind.
my family,
Because
like
it's
the
okay, though.
because we're
I
autistic.
think it's already melted.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it is genetic. It's genetic. So, like, I'm like, yeah, it would make sense. Like, somebody else here, older than me, has it. Somebody who came first. It didn't just come out of nowhere. Unless it did. I don't know. Isn't your mom also crazy? She has a DJ booth for spin classes? Yeah, that's my mom.
DJ spin class. All right, sorry.
Yeah, that's my mom. I love the frogs. I love them a lot. And I'm gonna...
They're sweethearts. They're sweethearts.
I love them. I love them.
Yeah.
I love you guys. I love you a lot.
Aw,
I wish hearts were like kidneys so I could sell them on the black market. But,
True.
but, no. Hello? Pipe, that's very illegal. Pipe meant that as a joke on Roblox. The Roblox black market, actually. Very popular with the kids these days. You know what? That's crazy because, okay, so wait, this is a great, why did I say wait? What's wrong with me?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what? I met, you know cdawgva, like Connor?
I'm familiar with cdawgva.
I met him last night.
Okay.
And he's from Wales, right?
Ew.
So I said wait and what, and I think that I'm picking up on it. Like when I find people funny, I start to copy the way that they talk and say things that they say. And I think I'm being like colonized again.
Nope, that's not right. Don't use that word. That can't be right.
I'm just starting to talk like that.
Nope, that's not you. Hey, do you want to play Civ?
I love Civ. I love Civ. Oh, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
In the world?
Yeah.
You know where I would love to live?
Oh, tell me.
Mariana Trench.
What?
I want to live in the trench.
like as a fish?
No, as a dead body.
Papa 5 seconds ago, I'm psyched to die. I don't want to die, but I'm psyched to. Papa now.
I want to be in the trench. I want to be a dead body floating in the trench.
Papa now, I want to be a dead little body floated and floating like a little flesh balloon in the trenches.
Nature finds a way. You're dumb.
Oh, but we don't have high enough crime rates out here. We'd have to go to somewhere like Toronto. Did I tell you about how I possibly became friends with the Italian mafia? I want to live in Italy. So when I was in high school, we did a job test, and my results were like old folks care home worker, therapist, social worker, like...
Those sound terrible for you.
Yeah, those sound awful for me. Well, except for the old folks home, I think I'd be really good working at one of those.
No, you would hate it.
Really?
I think after your 5th or 6th diaper change, you'd lose it.
Oh, I don't mind poop. I have 2 birds.
That's not the same.
Oh.
He would say some racist shit and be like, clean this up.
No, the people are really nice to me.
He'd call you the F-slur. He'd be like, get over here, F-slur. Clean up my poopy diaper.
How could he tell that I'm gay?
Because he'd hear you talk once and be like, you're one of those gay Oxfords, aren't you?
That's okay, that's crazy. When I moved to Toronto, I was like, I'm gonna buy a bunch of bird feeders and I'm gonna become Snow White of Toronto. That was my game plan. I wanted to be like the crazy birdly. I wanted to have my pigeons. I wanted to have like if there were any rats or mice or cats. And in fact, like I had mice in my apartment and I would save them, quote unquote. I'm so parasocially attached to everyone here that if you ever needed somebody to wipe your diaper butt or like change your diaper or clean you, I would do it. I would do it for you. I care about you. I care about you. I care about you a lot. I have a big I'm really parasocially attached to you. I lay in bed and I think about you at night and I think, God, I hope they're okay. And if they're wearing a poopy diaper, I hope they have somebody to clean up because I'm not there to clean up after them and take care of them. Anyway, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna make friends with everybody at this studio because I live in Toronto. I pay $2,700 for my 1-bedroom apartment, and I can't afford to live. So if I lose my job, I'm homeless. And spoiler alert, I told them about my pigeons, and I told them about my mice, and I told them about my dreams, and they said you need to return those bird feeders and everything to Home Depot if you can and get your money back because you are going to catch a disease. You're gonna catch a disease and you're going to die. And I lost that job. So imagine swimming through the Italy canals with like.
You probably shouldn't do that.
And you're holding onto a dolphin, and the dolphin is like. And it's like it's driving around. You're holding on to the dolphin. I've got my 2 birds on my back. I've got like ducks around me and swans, and there's like spaghetti. People eating spaghetti. But also because there are so many like guns and the accessibility to guns is really easy in America, and I have voices inside. I have voices inside my head, and I just feel like. Oh right, okay, yeah.
Right,
so
you were saying?
Yeah, Novel has been like, "Hey, Canadian, it'd be really funny to see you shoot a gun. You should come to a shooting range." And I'm like, "That's a terrible idea," because I know how much like guns mean to Americans, and I know like what kind of iconography guns are, and I know how much of like the economy is guns. Like they trade guns like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and everything down there. Novel's like, come touch the guns, but I have voices inside of my head, and I have glimpses into the void, and I'm very impulsive thoughts, and I feel like if I get my hands on a gun, I'm gonna bend it like a spoon. In school, when I had like metal utensils, I would bend them. So the desks in school as I was growing up, they had an open socket underneath the wooden, like the tabletop of the desk, and I would bend the metal under my desk, and then I would show it to other kids, and I'd be like, I did this with my mind. But now it's developed into a bit of like a bending disorder, and whenever I have a utensil that's metal, I try to bend it. So if I have a gun, I'm gonna bend it.
The issue with the gun is you're not gonna go to shooting rampage, you're just gonna bend it.
I'm going to bend it, and I'm going to destroy the firearm economy in the U.S. Honestly,
with one bend gun, you won't. But
no, I won't stop at one gun. That's the thing. I don't stop. I have a bending disorder.
He loves bending, just like me.
Do you think it would bend like a ruler?
Probably closer to like a knife, because knives are like the thicker metal.
No. Do you want to try again?
Is your penis made of metal?
Mine is, yes. So you're saying. You're saying that you could bend like a bar of rebar?
Oh yeah.
No.
Chocolate by the clan. You know those old videos where they go, wah! And then they karate chop like a brick, and then the brick splits in half? I have that, but it's for bending metal. I can't
not
stop.
bend a gun.
I can't stop. You haven't seen my kitchen drawer. You haven't seen.
Froggy, you could stand on a gun and mark.
You haven't seen my kitchen drawer.
Is it just bent?
I'm never letting you touch my gun, Froggy. I can risk her damaging my Glock. I need my Glock to keep up with Sonic. You better not touch my Glock, Froggy, or the chocolate will be your least worry.
As you can see, Froggy is truly based.
I just can't help it. I just love it. I just love to eat, and then I tell people I bend it with my knives.
Is it just bent knives?
Well, and forks and spoons. And show you the photo.
You go to a con and Froggy is there.
Yep.
Give her a piece of rebar and report back to
Got
us.
it. You got it. You got it. I got you guys. Don't worry about it. I got it. I'm gonna test Froggy and horror bullshit when I meet her. I'm just gonna give her like a bunch of knives. I'm gonna give her a gun and be like, all right, bend it, stupid. Here, I'll give you something small. I'll give you like an old peacemaker and be like, here you go, have fun.
Look, all I'm saying is I started training from a very young age, and if I wanted to, I could break those cuffs. You know what I'm saying?
You literally cannot break this.
I could break those cuffs. Hold on.
break the cuffs.
So the voices, they win every time.
I don't like the way you keep saying the voices, because that implies you're gonna pick up the gun and shoot me at the range. saying
No!
The voices. The
Ew!
voices.
Why did your head go there? No, I'm going to bend the firearm. I'm gonna. Oh, isn't it? Are we going to prison? To prison? I might bend the bars, dude.
Yeah, it's a historical site, though.
Oh, I'm gonna have to control the voices.
Shooting.
I'm gonna have to keep.
The voices is such a scary
I'm
thing
gonna
to
have to
come in your
control
mouth.
the voices when they tell me to
I'm
bend.
so real. When you said the
When they
voices,
tell me to
I
bend
do
the bars.
I go into fight or flight. It is the scariest series of words to come out of your mouth. I don't like that. There's something about when you say it, I'm like, well, I'm gonna get murdered. I'm dead. I'm gonna get shot by a frog.
Sorry for my mom.
Last time I heard someone mention the voices, I was watching a movie where Ryan Reynolds talks to severed heads in a refrigerator.
Chad, you can't say that. That's crazy.
What?
I didn't know Froggy's dead as Magneto.
What does that mean?
That's
What does that
crazy.
mean? I don't get it. Magneto.
Did the quote-unquote voices also tell you to do 9/11, or was that your own idea?
Mods, ban that guy. That's insane. Okay. Anyway, so. No. We don't. All right, we don't make those kinds of jokes. We don't make those kinds of jokes.
You can't make that. She's Canadian.
No,
She can't do that.
no, we don't make that. No,
What's
that's
up?
explicitly no. Nope, we're not making those kinds of jokes here, guys. Thank you. So my mom's embarrassing story was there was the time that you were shocked when you learned that onion rings have onions in them. You couldn't believe it because you didn't like onions, but you loved onion rings, and you were like, what? Onion rings have onions in them? Ha ha ha, that was so funny. That's true. So I used to love onion rings, and I used to eat the shit out of them. And then I stopped eating them and decided I didn't like them the second that I learned there was onion in them. That is true. We were at a burger place, and you started pulling the onions out of your onion rings.
Cute. Insane, but all right.
And you were saying that they were your worms and playing with them. I think you were maybe 12. I would get it if you were 5 or 6, but 12? I think I was maybe just trying to, like...
Froggy was actually 18 when that happened.
No. Well, okay, man, you know what? I was also the only one. I think I would have been in middle school at around 12 years old, and I was the only one
yeah, that's right.
in middle school who was still like running around pretending to be a wolf and shit, like on all fours. And I was trying to get other kids to play with me, but they were sitting there like putting on their makeup and using their phones. So that sucks. No, the wolf thing actually stems from trauma, okay? The wolf thing stems from my trauma in elementary school, because I was bullied really bad in elementary school. I had quote-unquote friends. I didn't like having short nails. I didn't like the feeling of things touching the skin right below my nails. And I was also quite hairy. I had very hairy arms, very hairy legs. For context, one of our favorite games to play was ghost hunting, where we would pretend to be hunting ghosts. They sat me down, essentially, and they had like an intervention telling me that I had a werewolf's curse and that I was a werewolf, actually.
What is this mean shit?
Yeah, they were like, you're
this
actually...
is some real shorts bullying.
Yeah, so they were like, you're gonna have to shave or else blah, blah, blah. And I got into all this drama with my mom where I was like, I need to shave my arms and legs or the hair is gonna keep growing. And it was like this, yeah. Oh God. And, dude, elementary school girls are nasty. Dude, girls can be so fucking nasty.
That's so mean.
And they told me that I had to be careful because anytime I was under the moon, like it would get worse. And I was freaking out because my mom was like, you're too young to fucking shave. Where is this coming from? Like, no, you can't shave yourself. I'm not teaching you how to shave yet. And I had a meltdown in the car because I was like, if I get out of the car, I'm gonna get hairier. It's gonna get worse because it's nighttime and the moon is up. And then my mom was like, hey, kid, so werewolves are not real.
You're being bullied really badly.
Yeah, she was like, that's not true. And then, like, I had that full coming out to my mom or whatever about being a werewolf. I came out to my mom that I was a werewolf, and I had a werewolf curse. Yeah.
That sucks. I'm sorry that you got bullied. And
well, it's okay, because I discovered that, because I kind of placeboed myself, and I would kind of like, oh yeah, I do like running around on all fours, or I do like doing this, blah, blah, blah. So then I would play dog or play wolf or whatever, and I became Biscuit the dog. And that was my dog Sona was Biscuit. I would pretend to be a dog called Biscuit, yeah.
Can we get 10 get subs to Froggy, please?
What?
Can we just get, I don't know, can we get some subs to Froggy, y'all?
I mean, it all kind of does seem kind of strange because
this is lightning, high blue, yeah.
Well, I'm just putting together that I would also eat dog food.
Froggy.
Can we get 20 subs to Froggy, please? Froggy, what's going on? Can we get some subs to Froggy Loch? This is, oh man, this is getting sad. Wow,
here, Biscuits, here, come here, pup, who's a good dog? Who's a good dog?
No, ew, stop! No, you don't get to call me by my dog name, you don't get to do that! Biscuit is dead! I haven't pretended to be Biscuit for years! You don't get to do that! I'm not Biscuit! I'm not!
Why would you tell this story? Why would you tell the story of Biscuit? What are you doing? They gave them so much ammo forever, Biscuit. Biscuit, why would you do this? That's your persona name.
Froggy.
The gift
Yeah, you
itself
were
will
Biscuit.
continue until the brain rot
Holy
stops.
shit, my persona is Biscuit! Holy shit, I've been a furry this whole time!
Can we have some fan art of Froggy as Biscuit, please? Thank you.
That's so crazy.
Good dog, Biscuit.
That's
Good
true.
dog, good dog, Biscuit.
Your persona is Biscuit, and your ability is you can bend metal with your bare hands.
This I feel like a sleeper agent being woken up. You need to
You're
stop
a
saying
good
good
girl,
dog
Biscuit.
Biscuit. You need to stop saying that.
Tonight
I'm
it's
gonna
hard
turn
to
into
let
a
it
werewolf
go.
and run outside
But
and
it's
bend
been
every
the
gun on this
by the
planet.
way.
I'm gonna bend every gun into a useless state on this planet.
Coincidence? I think not.
I saw this fucking thing and I was like, holy shit, wait a minute. And I felt something in my heart. I felt something pull in my soul. And
I'll show you guys. Hold on, I'll show you guys.
I don't give a shit about the witch hat. The witch hat is stupid. I don't care about the witch hat. It's not my aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm like, get that out of there. Get that out of there. But I saw this.
There you go.
And I was
That's
like,
the Biscuit reveal, chat.
I was like, that's
the Biscuit
me.
reveal.
That's me, dude. I think I had my furry awakening. I think that's
Biscuit
me.
right there.
And
Biscuit.
that's Biscuit. So
That's
I've
Biscuit.
been thinking, like, sure, it looks like a lamb, but I think I can make it into a dog. You know what I'm saying?
Synchronized
I think I can make it
chocolate.
into a dog. But I saw that and I was like, that's me! That's me! Look, if I put my hand here, is that better for immersion? Look, that's me! That's me, dude! You know what, actually, so I just want to say, it's also crazy to me that Oscar put the foot of the mascot suit on his head.
Why would he do that?
Like, my bare foot was in there.
Yo, Oscar, a bit of a freak. Oscar,
Like,
you in chat right now?
my bare ass foot was in that.
Oscar, a bit of a freak. Oscar, are you in chat right now?
I'm just saying. You put it on your head too! Novel!
Wait, Novel did too? Novel's a freak. Mods, bet Novel Horizons, please.
Mod's cute. Mod's,
bet Novel.
I'm gonna need you to time out Novel. I'm gonna need you to time out Novel.
No, my mod's
It was day 0, so my feet hadn't been in there yet.
Yo, Novel's a bunch of freaks.
Okay.
Freaks.
If you say so. I'll trust you. Okay, so I already gave my opinion on this. Do you think vor is for the male gaze? Because I kind of think it's like reverse pregnancy. One side, like so there's like the South Pole and the North Pole, and both are esophaguses of some kind. No, that's not the word. It's what is it?
Okay, stop.
Sphincters. They're sphincters of some kind. So I'm like, okay.
Good.
And I'm like, it's like pregnancy, but reverse pregnancy.
It's not that.
Because it goes in the North Pole instead of the South Pole, and either
it's
way,
not
you end up with a man inside your belly.
No, that's crazy. That thing you ended with.
You guys are like, Froggy's the reason for the Geneva Convention. And I'm like, hey guys, that's a little bit far.
That is the mutt.
I'm like, hey dogs, hey mutts. That makes me a little uncomfortable. Can we maybe not joke about that? And then they're like, I bet that Froggy is the reason why. No, I'm not gonna say that on my stream. And hey, somebody asked me how I feel about Sacabambascus, and I googled that before saying it because I didn't know what it was and I didn't want somebody to trick me. But this is Sacabambascus, and I just wanted to say that I'm in full support of whatever he's doing. And I hope he's having a really good day. I fully support this entity and whatever is going on. Whatever it's up to, I'm down. I get it. Yeah, I'm down for that thing. I'm in love. Nope.
Or should I say,
Nope.
Biscuit?
Nope. Stop. Stop. I shouldn't have told you about Biscuit. I should not have told the internet about Biscuit. That was a mistake. That was one of those mistakes. That's like the time that I accidentally mentioned that I didn't accidentally mention, I just have a really bad filter, and I talked about this time that I shoved a foam sword up my butt, and that was also a mistake. And now whenever I hang out with Mouse, she asks me about my ass caliber, and I tell her that I'm guarding Canada from the monarchy, because the second that somebody pulls Excalibur, that's how kings are made. Like to make myself believe that planet Earth turns slowly.
That's crazy. I think I blacked out. We're late for the collab. No, we're not.
Oh yeah, well, I was too shy to go into an 18+ adult store, so I tried to make a toy myself out of a foam sword and a condom. This is wild to share. Yeah, I made the mistake of sharing it at like 4 a.m. with Mouse, and now whenever I see her, she asks me about my Excalibur.